Hello everyone and welcome to a tag video. This I was not tagged to do. I saw this on the channel Tornado Creator. I will link the channel below. I'll try and link the video that I saw where he talks about his answers to this. I thought it sounded like fun, and I think this is a great way to get to know people. So if you ultimately want to do this tag, please do so. I think it's great. It can't be books tag. So you're basically going to respond to these questions. Ultimately, there are 6. The 7th one is to tag booktubers that you want to learn more about. I'm not going to do that because I don't know who's done this. So if you've done it, definitely link that in the description box so I can go check it out, or link it in the comments so I can go check it out. But there's 6 questions. So I saw this on the channel Tornado Creator. Highly recommend. I do like that channel. So let's go ahead and get into this because it can be a little bit. Number 1 is, and you'll get more of the gist of what this tag is about, just it can't be books. So number 1, what is something you own way too many of other than books? As you can see, I have a lot of books. But what is something I own way too many of? Pens. I like to collect pens. I have a lot of coloring books, a lot of adult coloring books, you know, where it's like a lot of mandalas, where the little areas to color in are smaller. I have a lot of those. But I have a lot of pens. I have cups and cups and cups of pens. I like a good pen. I love pens. I like collecting pens. I also have a lot of bookmarks. I am a collector. But if you want stuff that's non-book related, pens. I'm trying to look around and see earrings. I have a lot of earrings as well, which I need to wear more often, but I do have a lot of earrings. Same thing with rings. But pens. I like glittery. I like gel. I like the Bic. I like them all. Neon, not so much anymore. As I get older, it's harder to read, but they're still fun. I really enjoy pens, so I do like pens and pencils. I do have a lot of pencils. I like the different patterns on the pencils. Like I have the glittery, where the design on the outside of the pencil is like, I have glitteries. I have ones where you take the tip of the pen once it's really dull and you move it and then you push forward a new tip, so they're not ones that you sharpen. I have ones like that. I have click pencils. I have ones with words on it. I have other pictures. I have one, so pencils too. Pens and pencils, I definitely have too much of. Number 2, what is something you do for fun that is not reading a book? I like to diamond paint. I like to cross stitch. I like to color. I like to watch YouTube. Mostly arts and crafts, like mostly cross stitch. Right now I'm working on a cross stitch for my grandma. But outside of that, usually it ends up being coloring. I don't want to start a new diamond painting until I'm done with the cross stitch that I'm on. But I have a bunch of cross stitch stuff too. So definitely some sort of arts and crafts. I do really love diamond painting and cross stitching. Okay, number 3. What is something that is quite special, important? I think that's on my nightstand, as if I remember correctly. So what is something that is quite special, important, that is on my nightstand, I think. I've got to go back and read that, but basically I know that's on the nightstand. I have books on my nightstand, but if you want non-book related, I have a lamp that I got from an antique store that's special. I got that from Durango, Colorado. I think the most important thing on my nightstand is my CPAP machine. I do have to use that. I do have sleep apnea, and health-wise, that is very important. Is it my favorite thing? Absolutely not. My favorite thing are the books, but It can't be books. Okay. Number 4, what is something you buy at a bookstore other than books? Bookmarks. Do notebooks count? Technically they're a book, but you fill them up. Probably bookmarks, but not every time. The bookstore closest to me is Barnes and Noble, and sometimes you can buy games, you can buy CDs and music and things like that. I tend to not do that at Barnes and Noble because it does tend to be on the pricier side, but you can buy games. Sometimes there's some Funko Pop and other kind of fandom merch. There's Harry Potter merch. That's the biggest merch. I think there's Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm not sure on that. It's been a while, but so I could buy merch by going in, but again, that tends to be more on the pricey side. So yeah, I tend to just, if I go there, I only want to get the books. But again, it can't be books. So bookmarks is what I tend to buy. Okay. Number 5, what is a fun gift you have received that wasn't books or a gift card for books? A fun gift I have received. The movie Knives Out. I would say that. I've received a lot of other movies as well. I have some cross stitches that my mom has made me. Like there's a Footprints in the Sand cross stitch that she did. That she put a lot of work into that, and so that was a very special, meaningful gift. Yeah, I think those are going to be the biggest things. So mostly those cross stitches. She did one that just has the word music. There's one that says cats. Yeah, she's done a great job, and she's very talented with cross stitching. She taught me how to cross stitch, and so she's done a couple of them for me. So those have been the best things other than books that I received. Okay, so the last question we'll talk about, again, number 7 is just tagging some other booktubers, which I won't do. So the question before that is, what is a YouTube channel you watch that is not related to books? I watch, what is her name? Alexandria. I'm going to my YouTube thing here. What is it? I'm blanking. Yeah, it's Alexandria Ryan. She does a lot of makeup and makeup subscription box unboxings, but more so than that, I really like Alisha Marie. And so I'll watch Alisha Marie and Alisha Marie's vlog channel as well. So that's the biggest one I watch that's not book related. There is another channel that I watch that does a lot of autism information as well. So that's definitely one to look into as well, and it's called the Aspie World. So I'll try and link the Aspie World and Alexandria Ryan and definitely Alisha Marie's channels below so you can check them out. I do recommend them. So those are the ones that I watch that are not book related. So that is it. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. That's the It Can't Be Books tags questions. So what are some of your answers to these? What's your favorite gift that wasn't a book? What's your favorite thing to buy at a bookstore that's not a book? Anything. If you want to answer any of them, definitely let me know in the comment section below. So I'll put the channels that I have mentioned in the description box. I'll try and put these questions as well. I need to verify the wording of that one question, so I'll try and do that before I list that in there. But that's going to be it for this video. So until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.